What's going on, guys? It's Apocalypse here, and today I'm going to bring you another best class setup for Modern Warfare 2. I've used this weapon in the previous game, which you'll see, which will be on this video as well. I ended up getting 64 kills on Dome, on Domination with this setup, so let's jump straight into it and I'll show you the attachments and all that as well for this weapon. So the weapon that we're using is the ISO Hemlock, the new weapon for Season 2. So on the weapon, it's just like the normal one, so it's not a variant or anything. But I have it maxed out and I have tuned it as well. So the weapon I have got on it is the Hemring D20 silencer. Obviously, with this one here, you have to unlock a weapon. I think it's the orb or something. You have to get a certain level to unlock that one. But with the tuning for this, I've got it at minus 0.19 inch length for a bit more aiming idle stability. And I've also got minus 0.27 ounce towards aiming down sight speed, just so when it moves around you can see it has a massive gap on it, so sort of get it in just the little Goldilocks zone sort of thing, just so you get a bit of the best of both worlds. So it's more for aim down sight more really, but with the recoil smoothness is sort of, you can practice with it to basically enhance your skills to control the recoil more sort of thing, so it's more aiming down sight in that way. So for the underbarrel, I go on for the Merc foregrip. Again, you have to unlock that through another weapon. I can't remember which one it was, it's been quite a while, but 9 times out of 10 the game's been out for a while. It's on Season 2, so I think most people would have the majority of these attachments unlocked now anyway, but it is also tuned as well. So I've got minus 21 inch on length towards the aim down sight for obvious reasons. Don't need to do much with hip fire really, but I've got the more of the recoil towards it, of the hip fire walk speed, so I've got minus 0.52 ounce weight on that, so I can have a bit more movement even if I'm just hip firing, so I've got a bit more strafing speed if I'm in close quarters or anything like that. Moving on, we've got the barrel. So with the barrel, I've gone for the LR 3256. That's just, this is all just something from unlocking this gun here sort of thing, so it's pretty simple, so it's pretty easy. That's all tuned up as well, so I've got it again more for the aim down sight speed. So I've got minus 0.19 inch on the length for the aim down sight speed, and then I've got obviously more aim walking speed, so if I'm aiming down sight I can move left to right a lot more. I've got minus 0.21 pounds on that as well, just so I can it's more mainly for them, so if I'm at range or anything like that and I aim down sight, if I'm behind cover I can move left and right to make it a little bit more difficult for the enemy to take me out from range. So for that optical sight, I've gone for the Chromin Mini Pro, but it's pretty much personal preference really what you want to use. I use that because it's got the blue dot on it, or the blue dot reticule on it, so it's pretty much, you can use any one that you want. You can use the iron sight if you feel more comfortable with that, so it frees up another attachment that you want for that one. But I do have that tuned out as well, but I have it more tuned out for eye position at minus 2.10 inch for far, and I have it at minus 1.55 ounce for, obviously, as you see, for aim down sight speed. Aim down sight speed really hypothetically is key, so you can get more of so you're more faster at aiming. So something like flinch and the recoil is more the aspect of you'll sort of learn to where to position your weapon and how the weapon reacts to when you shoot with the recoil, so you can sort of learn on how to control it yourself in a way, so you can use the benefits of enhancing the aim down sight speed as well on that one. But that's personal preference, whatever you want to use. If you're going to take off and the sight and just put on a iron sight, you could probably go with stock or something. So you've got the Arcom S4, which gives you sprint to fire, more sprinting speed, more aim walking speed, crouch movement, and aim down sight speed as well, which would be pretty good for people who more run and gun. But like I said, aim instability and recoil control, it's pretty much you can control that like in time sort of thing. So if you keep using it, and then you can use it in time, and also you can tune it up as well to how you want it. So for the other attachment I do use on it is the Phantom Grip. So I mainly use that mainly for the sprint to fire speed and for the aim down sight speed as well, just so I can so my gun's more ready up after sprinting, and obviously for more speed for the aiming down sight, so I can win those gunfights. Again, recoil control and flinch resistance is the cons on that, but like I keep saying, you can just practice on controlling the recoil and positioning the weapon for when you do get hit. You can position your weapon on the enemy, so if you get hit, you can get that close to the chest to headshot if they do hit you, sort of thing like that. On that, I have tuned that as well. I've tuned it from minus 0.35 ounce for more aim down sight speed, and again, for sprint to fire speed, I brought it down to 0.12 inches on that as well. It gives me a lot more handling, as you can see on the screen there. And that is the weapon. That is the Hemlock of what it is. Like I said, if you take off the optical, you can put on any of the ammo types as well that you would like to put on it. Obviously, these two here are not unlocked or anything like that, but I mean, I probably might have a look at getting them unlocked and just giving it a go and see what we can do with it. Or you can just have a 45 round magazine as well. But with the perks I'll show you, you don't really need it in a way, but it depends on how your play style is, sort of thing. So with the secondary, again, personal preference, whatever you want to use. I mean, I just use the P890 with the Jack of all trades blueprint. I mean, I haven't changed anything on it. It's just pretty much a pistol that has helped me get me out of sticky situations. If you watch some of my previous videos or some of my TikToks, you'll see that I swing out to a pistol to help win some of the gunfights. But again, it's completely up to you how you want to use. You can use any type of weapon here that you want to use. You can use launchers to take out score streaks, or you can use the RPG to take out people who are camping or whatever, or take that long shots just to weaken people for your team, or you can just use a knife where you can just sit in corners waiting for people, or you can use the knife to get a more quicker distance of running. That's complete personal preference of what you want to do on that one. So for the tactical, I use the stim. It's just normal. We always use stim on all the other Call of Duty. So if you get shot and your health is weak, obviously when these Call of Duties, the perk systems are different. You get your first two perks, and then the third perk you have to wait for that to charge up, and then obviously the last perk you have to wait for that one to charge up, which is probably near enough halfway through the game when that one's all completed. So having a stim helps out quite a lot. So if you're in a gunfight and you get hit and you get wounded and you win the gunfight, you'll be able to activate the stim, which would then allow you to be ready for another gunfight really quickly. If you have come across a couple of people, you'll probably notice it in a couple of situations in this game as well. Lethals, I use Semtex as well, so it's mainly for, like, some people use frag grenades, but the main reason why I use a Semtex is people who have flak jacket on, because one of the main things they have on that is they can reset the timer on the grenade. So if you throw the grenade, they can pick it up, reset the timer, they can either cook it or throw it straight back at you, sort of thing. And if you haven't got it yourself, then you end up getting killed from it. But if you put some shots into the guy and you throw a Semtex near him, because at Semtex you can't pick it up anyway, so, and if he's near the blast radius and you've got a couple of shots in him, you've got that kill as well. And not only that as well, if you throw the grenade or anything and you manage to get a good lock on and you manage to hit the enemy, you get a stick on the enemy, and it's good if you get any riot shielders, you can throw it and stick it onto their shield and take them out. So the perks, I use double time and bomb squad. So obviously double time, I have on my settings, sprinting speed, I have that one on. So basically, instead of me clicking down on my left thumbstick, all I do is move it forward, and my guy automatically sprints. So I've got double time to basically double the duration of tactical sprint, and it also increases my crouch movement speed. If I feel like if I'm in a building I need to crouch to hear footsteps or anything, I can move around a lot more faster. So bomb squad, I've got that on. So if anyone throws like random grenades or anything like that, it'll take a lot more for it as well. It'll take a lot more damage, so I'll be able to survive more as well. Not only that as well, if there's anyone camping in buildings that they've got claymores or they've got bouncy betties down, I'll be able to run straight through without a problem or anything like that. And not only that as well, if someone throws a grenade at me and I'm being hit, I can safely pick it up, reset the fuse, and I can throw it back at them as well. I've done that a few times and I've actually managed to kill them with their own grenade, which is quite cool. For the second perk, for my bonus perk, I have fast hands, so I use that mainly for reloading fast. I can throw my equipment a lot faster as well, and if I need to switch to my pistol, I can also switch weapons a lot faster as well, so it'll get me out of sticky situations a lot easier. And then quick fix, obviously we all know what quick fix does. I've just put that on, so if I kill an enemy, I automatically heal straight away. It's like basically like having a stim anyway. But if I had that, I wouldn't want to use the stim anyway. But because I have this on here, it's pretty much like a stim in a way as well. So if I shoot an enemy and I kill them and I regenerate straight away, and I get shot in the back when I'm running away and I'm still alive because of this perk has saved me, I then got a stim I can stim up to regenerate myself. Then I can then go back around that corner and take the enemy out. For my field upgrade, it's 50-50 on how you want to use it. You can either use dead silence, so if you end up running around and if an enemy gets a UAV, you can, I believe dead silence can hide you from enemy UAV. I'm not 100% sure, so just write in the comments if that's true or not, but I think it does. So that's another bonus. Not only that as well, your field of view comes out a little bit more, and you get a little bit more speed as well, and obviously your footsteps are silent, which is a bigger bonus as well. But the only problem with that is with the perks I have don't have scavenger. So if you do use dead silence, you probably best bet if you start to go on a streak is to probably figure out which gun that the enemies have dropped, which is quite powerful, and switch your weapon to pick that gun up. So if you do run out of ammo with your main weapon, you have another means of taking enemies out to stay on your high streak. But what I've gone through is munition box, so if I'm in a sticky situation and I only have like one mag left or I have like 15 bullets left in my gun, I can throw a munition box down, which can then give me more ammunition, and on top of that as well, it'll replenish my lethals and tacticals as well. So if I haven't, because I haven't got restock, I can't restock any of my my equipment or anything. So if I have munition box, I can restock on the stim, and I can restock on the Semtex as well if needs be. And obviously kill streaks, whatever you want to put on sort of thing. I've just gone for this just to keep it casual sort of thing, but you can go high depending on what you want to go. So that is the class setup, and we will go straight into the game. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. And if you want more best class videos, tell me what weapon you want to have, that you want me to have a little look into, and I'll give it a little go, and I'll see what I can come up with. So hope you all enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Domination. Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. The enemy took Bravo.
Switching mags.
UAV ready to deploy. Copy that. UAV online and operating. Objectives. Get after him. UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time. No UAV in the area.
Semtex out.
UAV on station. Enemy securing Alpha. Enemy UAV overhead. Secure Bravo.
Taking fire over here.
We control Bravo.
Changing max.
We're losing Alpha.
1-1 requesting recon.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Quick fix. The enemy took Alpha.
Changing max.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Securing Charlie. Objective Alpha. Charlie secure. UAV area. UAV is exiting the AO. We're taking Alpha.
That was dodgy. Yeah, I got you. I'm
We
reloading.
hold all objectives. Keep them secure. Taking Alpha.
Sniper's down.
Enemy securing Bravo.
On your 6.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back.
Throwing Semtex. Reloading.
Enemy securing Alpha.
Check your fire.
Be ready for
Taking
tasking.
effective fire.
Two objectives secure. Securing objective Bravo. Cruise missile ready to deploy.
Last man.
Missile ready to deploy. We're taking Bravo.
Changing max. Changing
Securing
max.
objective Bravo. Enemy
Changing
securing Charlie. Secure Bravo.
Watch your fire.
We control all objectives. Secure. We've lost Charlie. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Flash out. I'm reloading. Requesting close air. Target marked.
Copy. Longbow 3-1 is on station. 6-2 Direct hit. We've secured two objectives. Enemy UAV active. You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp.
On your 6. Reloading.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO. Hostile cruise missile.
Switching
UAV
back.
ready to deploy.
Changing max.
Missile ready for
Sniper's
launch.
gun.
We're taking Charlie. We've lost Bravo.
Based it
Objective
down.
Charlie secure. Missile ready for
Switching
start.
back.
Friendly UAV online.
Incoming. Semtex out.
Longbow 3-1 is being Alpha. Friendly VTOL entering
Requesting
this
airstrike
sector.
at this location. Requesting recon.
Longbow 3-1 on. Copy that. UAV online. Take care.
Reloading.
Be advised, UAV is entering the AO.
Was down.
Enemies taking Charlie. Friendly UAV operating. Taking Bravo.
Semtex
We're losing
reloading.
Charlie. Objective Charlie compromised. Standing by. Bravo secure.
Reloading. Changing mags.
We're losing Alpha. Get it back. Missile standing by. Securing objective Charlie. Enemies taking Bravo.
Dusted them.
The enemy holds all objectives.
Taking effective fire.
All standing by.
Requesting close air. Target mark.
Copy. Longbow 3-1 broken.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy.
Switching
UAV
mags.
is
Securing objective Alpha. Objective Alpha secure. Enemies taking Charlie. Losing Charlie.
Reloading.
be advised.
Slider.
Hostile UAV in the area. We control 2 objectives. On the run. Keep it
Reloading.
up.
Switching mags.
Securing Charlie.
Longbow 3-1 is bingo fuel.
We're losing Charlie.
Changing mags.